Hello guys, myself Karthik Tiwari. Welcome to a geological zone. Guys, our today's topic is the internal structure of Earth and its composition. So today we'll deal with the composition of Earth. Entirely, it's having three layers. Number one, it's having crust, mantle and core. So internal structure of Earth having three layers like crust, mantle and core. Means it's mainly having three layers like crust, mantle and core. So first we'll deal with the crust. So crust is bifurcated into the oceanic crust and continental crust. You know that there are two crusts like oceanic crust and continental crust. So continental crust is divided into the two layers like Sial and Sima. Sial and Sima. So what is the meaning of Sial and what is the meaning of Sima? So the meaning of Sial means it totally depends on the composition, like it having Si means silica and Al means aluminum. So Si means silica and Al means aluminum. Now we'll deal with the Sima. So what is Sima? So the composition of Sima is silica. It depends on composition like silica and magnesium. So Sial means silica, it having silica and aluminum, and Sima it's having silica and magnesium. And it's oceanic means it having or it containing water. Okay, it containing water. So oceanic crust and continental crust. Now below that there is upper mantle. Upper mantle. So today we focused on composition. What is the composition of upper mantle? What is the composition of lower mantle? So there is lower mantle. So in between that upper mantle and lower mantle, in between that there is a transition zone. There is a transition zone. So upper mantle and lower mantle, in between that there is a transition zone. So below lower mantle there is a outer core. Outer core, and below outer core there is a inner core. Inner core. So what is the difference between crust, upper mantle, lower mantle, outer core and inner core? So there is a big difference of composition and density. Now we'll deal with the composition of upper mantle. So upper mantle mainly consisting of pyroxene, and olivine. So it mainly consisting of pyroxene and olivine. Plus it's having pyroxene, olivine, plus it's having oxides. So which oxides? It's calcium oxides plus aluminium oxide. The composition of upper mantle, it's having pyroxene, olivine, oxides like calcium oxides and aluminium oxides. Now we'll deal with the lower mantle. In between that there is a transition zone. Okay, we'll discuss about transition zone after inner core. Now lower mantle. The composition of lower mantle, it mainly having number of elements like it's having Fe, it's having Al, it's having Cr, it's having Ti. So these are the different elements mainly found in, it's having magnesium also. So iron, aluminium, chromium, titanium and magnesium. So it mainly having transition elements. Now we'll deal with the outer core. So what is the composition of outer core? Outer core is situated in between inner core and lower mantle. So the composition of outer core mainly consisting of anion. So it consisting of nickel plus iron. But there is a big difference in inner core and outer core. It's having nickel plus iron as well as it's having O2 or S means sulfur. So there is a composition of outer core is nickel, iron, O2 oblique S. Now its innermost layer of Earth, we call it same inner core. So inner core, it's having the composition like Ni, Fe. We also called, on the basis of composition, we also called inner core is also known as knife. So we called it a knife zone of interior of Earth. Now there are different layers like oceanic crust, continental crust, Sial, Sima, upper mantle, lower mantle, outer core, inner core. So in between outer core and inner core, there is again transition zone. There is again transition zone. Now we'll discuss about the depth. Upper mantle, lower mantle, outer core, inner core. In between that, there are different zones like transition zone. We call it a transition zone. So what is the meaning of transition zone? In our next lecture, we'll deal with the transition zone. What is the meaning of transition zone? We also call it discontinuity present between different layers of interior of Earth. Now, this is an arrow. Okay, arrow shows there is a depth increases. Depth increases. Towards this arrow, depth will increase. Means upper mantle, after that there is lower mantle, after that there is outer core, and then lastly there is inner core. You will see the second diagram. Okay, there is a circle, and circle having two lines like a triangle. So we separate that triangle from the circle. So it having three layers, 1, 2, and 3. It acts as a crust, it acts as a mantle, and the last one, it's core. Now, depth increases, the temperature also increases, because in between that there is a temperature 2900 degrees Celsius. It's a very vast 2900 degrees Celsius. Okay, now the depth in between that, in between outer core and lower mantle, there is a depth 2885 kilometer. 2885 kilometer, and lastly it's more than 6000, means it's more than 6300 kilometer. Okay, so today we discussed about the different compositions of different layers of Earth. Like number 1, the crust bifurcate into Sial, Sima. Sial means it having silica and aluminium. Sima means it having silica and magnesium. So there is a big difference. Aluminium, in Sial there is presence of aluminium. In Sima there is a presence of magnesium. Now in upper mantle, it mainly consisting of pyroxenes, olivines, and oxides. Which oxides? It having calcium oxides and aluminium oxides. In between that there is a transition zone. Now, lower mantle, it's Fe, aluminium, chromium, titanium, magnesium, etc. There is a temperature 2900 degrees Celsius. Outer core, one more diagnostic thing, inner core is solid in nature. So why inner core is solid in nature? Just because of magnetic susceptibility. Magnetic susceptibility. Just because of magnetic susceptibility plus more pressure, just because of magnetic susceptibility and more pressure, the inner core is solid, and it mainly having Ni plus Fe. There is no O2 or sulfur. So guys, in our next lecture we'll deal with the discontinuities present between different layers, and there's a big role of discontinuity in between the different layers of Earth. If you like this video, please share, subscribe, and comment. Thanks a lot, guys.